Deep in the Gobi Desert, China is testing a nuclear reactor unlike any operating in the world. It's part of a much bigger plan. China is racing to achieve energy independence through nuclear energy. Most nuclear reactors today run on uranium. But China is betting on something different: thorium, an element that is more abundant than uranium and potentially safer.
The thorium project in China is generally known as TMSR, thorium-based molten salt reactor. It's the very first thorium reactor that has entered the experimental stage.
The reactor is built underground in the Gobi Desert. Thorium, the fuel source, is dissolved in molten salt that flows through the reactor. Because molten salt does not boil at high temperatures like water, the system will not build up high pressure, unlike conventional reactors. If the fuel ever reaches critical temperatures, a freeze plug at the base of the reactor melts, causing the fuel to drain away safely, shutting the system down. And even if there is a leak, the molten salt cools and hardens like lava, helping to trap radioactive material inside. So, it's a reactor designed to be fail-safe. What makes this especially striking is that the United States tested similar reactors decades ago, then abandoned them.
And it worked okay, but we shut it down and we didn't build more of those reactors. And the reasons for that are somewhat complex, but really it comes down to they were just more expensive. And it's only now that people are like, well, let's go back to thorium.
China continued to bet on thorium. Now China sees thorium as part of its long-term energy security plan.
就地缘政治可能会导致说，即使有油，你不一定买得到。所以从这个意义上讲，从战略上讲，从其他方面讲，对中国来说都是非常重要的。中国80%的油是进口的，也就是中国现在无疑是对油的需求是越来越大的。那么呢，越来越大，你80%进口，你肯定会有担忧的。
But thorium is only one part of China's nuclear ambitions. The bigger prize could be fusion. Fusion is the same reaction that powers the sun. Scientists have chased it for decades. Now China is emerging as one of the frontrunners.
To achieve controlled nuclear fusion, you need to have a high-density plasma at high enough temperature for long enough time. So China recently reached a milestone achieving the confinement of plasma for 17 minutes.
That's the longest duration achieved at such high temperatures in the world. But heat is only half the challenge. While the plasma burns at millions of degrees, the magnets holding it in place must be kept at extremely low temperatures. At Hefei, researchers developed a special steel built to survive those extremes.
那这个钢材它能够在特殊功能环境情况下服役，因为它需要抵抗极低温，它需要抗辐照，它需要抵抗强磁场，所以说这些是非常挑战性的一个技术难点。
And China may have an advantage few countries can match. It is already the world's largest steel producer.
我的最大的优势应该是产业链，就制造业产业链生态的问题。就我有这么一个非常好的制造业的生态，真正商业化那就很快了。
China's energy ambitions may not stop on Earth. Scientists are now studying helium-3, a rare material that could one day fuel future fusion reactors. There's very little of it on Earth, which is why China's looking to the moon.
The amount of helium-3 in the moon is massive, millions of tons.
China's Chang'e 5 mission has already brought lunar soil samples back to Earth. Scientists are now analyzing them for traces of helium-3.
这个就是我们月壤的一个光学显微镜拍的一个显微的照片。我们需要把它分成这样一个一个的单独的颗粒，再转移到这样的一些这个载波片上去研究。所以，如果能够把氦三从月球上开采回来，我认为还是有很重要的一些应用，尤其是现在，中国这个发展 AI、发展这种电动汽车，能源的消耗越来越大。
Thorium reactors, fusion labs, lunar missions, China is preparing for a future where energy could define geopolitical power. And in the race to shape that future, it hopes to be at the forefront.